Hey everybody, Johnny Be Good here, located just outside of Logan, Utah, Logan, New Mexico. Alright, the local time here, it is 5:36, same time as Central, so temperature is 105. Today, once again, is Saturday, July 25th, 2015. Good news. I've been tearing inside Blue looking for my prescription pills, which I could not find. And well, I found it after much tearing apart of the bed and all that junk back there. Also, remember that lost keys that I had over there at Hesperia, at the pilot? Yep, it's been found. However, it wasn't me that found it. It was Brian. It was Brian LaForge that found it. Guess where it was? I now exactly remember why I lost it, what I did with it. It was hanging right there by the passenger side door lock. See, what I did was on Friday, I pulled over right next to a what do you call that? A dumpster. So I had to open the passenger door using my key and took the garbage out and never took the key out of the lock. So all these time, Friday, Saturday, for 2 days that key's been hanging right there on the lock. There I was walking around truck stops, sleeping at night, thinking that the door is locked. Which kind of reminds me of Snow White and the Seven Dwarf. Lock the door, but hang the key right there by the door. So Brian LaForge, thank you very much for finding out where that key is. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't stay that long. Alright, to another issue. If I run at a slower speed, now granted I'm not a mechanic, I've never had this experience before, it sure feels like that driver's side wheel bearing is going out. Every so revolutions it goes grunk, 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 and you can feel the vibration. And I stopped back there in Logan, check it out if there's something visibly wrong with it. Oh, the kingpin looks good. The U-bolts are still there, tight, never, don't look like any evidence of movement. So right now I am, in the back of my head I have this little fear that any time now that the wheel is gonna just pop out. Go ahead and leave us behind. Which is kind of an eerie feeling, right? Can you imagine that wheel, just the wheel bearing, just the whole thing just comes out. I mean, one thing for a blowout, another thing when the tire completely severs off the axle. But as I said, I've stopped, I've looked, I jerked, I tugged, I pulled, I kicked. Right now it seems to be doing fine, so the nearest, I think that the nearest Kenworth is somewhere around Liberal. Yeah, actually there's a couple behind it before that, but Liberal, Kansas would be a place to go. But then again, you know, they're closed. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna wait till Monday to have it checked out. Maybe it was nothing. Decisions. Oh well. Right now we have 5 hours and 54 minutes available to drive. We have completed our 30-minute mandatory 30-minute break while we were chatting with Brian LaForge. Here's a scary scenario. What if that wheel comes off while an incoming traffic comes, right? I mean, it's another thing if the wheel came off and there was nobody around. But what if there was just like that traffic right there, and wham! Bye-bye. Bon voyage. Isn't it amazing what our mind will do to the length that it will try to scare us to death, freeze us in fear. I even had this notion to let this camera run for the entire 5 hours and 52 minutes. Remaining driving time. That way, if it ever does go, I got it on film. Oof. I know, I gotta stop. I needed my beauty sleep today. Well, I think we're gonna be all right. Thank God I serve a sovereign God. His will be done. Whatever that is. I know it's the best. All right, peace.